You ever notice how early Black kids start shrinking? It's not insecurity, it's training. This country has spent centuries teaching us not to take up space, not to believe in ourselves, not to recognize our own brilliance. And we can see what stolen confidence looks like, right? It's the little boy in class who stops raising his hand because somebody laughed at the way that he speaks. It's the little girl already hating her hair by the time she's 6 years old. It's the teenager who dreams small because every adult around them tells them to be realistic. And then you grow up carrying that. Grown men who don't apply for jobs that they deserve. Women who over-apologize before they even speak. Whole communities convinced that survival is the ceiling because confidence was snatched out of us before we even got a chance to practice it. And don't let anybody tell you that's by accident. This country has always tried to break our confidence first. Enslaved people were whipped for learning how to read because reading builds confidence. Jim Crow wasn't just about laws. It was about forcing you to look down, to step off the sidewalk, to call a white boy sir. That's about shrinking. So if we fast forward, schools erase our history. So you never know the giants you come from. Workplaces call you aggressive for being assertive, but leadership material when a white man does the same thing. Police pull you over, guns drawn, just to remind you who's supposed to feel small here. Confidence has always been dangerous to them because confidence makes you unstoppable. But here's the flip side, because when you know who you are, everything changes. A kid who grows up hearing the real stories, that Harriet Tubman outsmarted an entire system, that George Jackson turned a prison cell into a classroom, that Black women built movements with no recognition. They walk different. They stop asking for permission. They stop trying to fit in boxes that were never meant for us. They know their worth. And once you know your worth, nobody can unteach that. Nobody. So let me be clear. A Black child without confidence, this world will eat them alive. A Black child with confidence, that's a revolution walking. And that's why I'm going to keep saying it until I have no more breath in my body. Never let anyone tell you who you are. Ever. Because the minute you start believing their lies, they've already won. So the real question isn't whether our kids can be confident. The real question is, are we doing enough to make sure that they know exactly who the hell they are?